One thing that's very important in our world of distraction and illusion, one thing that we don't stop to spend time to find. Who are you? Don't tell me what you do. I don't want to know your job. I don't want to know about all the things you do to keep yourself distracted. What I want to know is, who are you? I don't want to hear what civilization tells you you should be. I want to know, who are you? See, that's the problem with all of this that we have. Technology is wonderful. It allows me to be in front of all of you. The problem with all of this is we are so distracted, we don't even know who we are anymore. Nor do we feel like we can take the time to be who we are anymore. Oh, we got to pay the bills. Oh, we got to do this. We're constantly chasing our tails. Constantly being affected by the grass is greener on the other side. Oh, I got to have what they have. Oh, it's so cool. I got to have it. I've spent a lot of time inside of myself trying to learn who I am and what I want. And on one hand, I understand me. On the other hand, I do not still. So I can only imagine what someone who has had nothing but distraction. Do you know you? Or do I know me? It depends on what your definition is, I suppose. To me, what I've been taught I should have and who I've been taught I should be is not the person that I am. I know this deep down. I don't allow the same distractions to distract me. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I guess I don't really care if it's right or wrong. I follow a course of action that I feel is God. Beyond that, I don't know. I know that I find that to do good, I think that it is better to put yourself aside, which I try to do, in a different way than I used to. I spend a lot of time making things for people to see. And trying to bring beauty to the world. What do you do? What do you think is important? I don't want to hear about your job. Unless that's all of who you are, I don't think it is. I think you may have let it become who you are, but that's not who you are. Do you remember? Do you remember who you are? Do you remember who you wanted to be today, from yesterday? It's not good to live in the past. We all learn, we all grow. But if we're always following the leader, do we ever get to be who we are? That is why I've chosen the path that I've chosen. Because I'm not going to follow the leader. I'm going to be me. I've always known that that is who I am at its deepest, most base level. I struggle with it. It leaves me alone a lot because I don't go with the flow of the world, because I don't agree with the flow of the world. I think it's wrong. What I do try to follow is the whispers on the wind that I've always heard since I was a child. Some may call me crazy. I don't care. I'm not. I hear the whispers on the winds, and I hear the roars of the enemy. The enemy doesn't want you to hear the whispers. The whispers tell you who you truly are. I've heard them for a very, very long time, and it's not going to change anytime soon. They may be real. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just as illusory as all of the material things in this world are, because we don't get to take them with us. All these material things, we don't get to take them with us. Tomorrow, if our sun went supernova, there's no way for us to record what we've done in our lives. We are insignificant and unimportant. The only thing that makes us important is what we do while we're here. Who are you? What little change, what little ripple can you leave on the world? There's a practice in Zen called a Zen garden, where you've probably seen them. It's a sand box with rocks, and you rake around the rocks in differing patterns. It's very equatable to our lives and how we affect those around us. Every person we touch, we create ripples around them. Our vibrations bounce back off of them just the same way as waves upon the sand. What energy, what vibration do you want to leave in this world? I know mine. I know what I try to do with my energy. I know because I know what it feels like to be a victim of negative, of maliciousness. I know what that feels like. I'm not perfect. I'm not claiming to be perfect. I'm not claiming to know the right way. But I know my way. It's a way of compassion. It's a way of caring. And it's a way of beauty. I believe that God, or the universe, flows through us the same way a river flows through a valley. Some people try to store it all up and they dam it inside themselves. It will burst. We can't contain that. That's greed. But what we must try to master is allowing that river to flow through us. Because the only constant is change. And the only way to truly leave any kind of mark in the universe for ourselves that lasts is for those waves to bounce off of other people, and those people to see what we do and want to emulate that. Not be us, not worship us, but for our energy to affect people in a way that allows their energy to flow out. And through that energy, that is our legacy, because energy cannot be destroyed. It can be changed, but it can't be destroyed. Be a positive level of energy and let it flow through you. Let God, the universe, flow through you so that it can flow through other people, so that you can actually make a positive mark on this world and for everyone in it. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. I love you all. Later.